Hey, how's it going, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about why it's so hard for graphic designers to take breaks and why you need to do it anyway. Before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed to support the channel. As graphic designers, we live and breathe creativity. We're the type of people who find joy in creating things and solving problems and generally just making things beautiful. But let me ask you this, when was the last time you took an actual break? And I'm not talking about just scrolling through your phone and just kind of stepping away for a second. I'm talking about a real break where you actually get up, detach from the screen, and actually breathe and just allow yourself to fully relax. Completely stepping away from your desk and actually being intentional about taking focused breaks. If you can't remember, you're not alone. I'll be the first to admit that I often stare at the screen for hours chasing perfection, feeling stuck in a creative rut, yet still refusing to step away from it. And you know what? It's never helped. It wasn't until I started taking intentional breaks that my mind was fully refreshed and my work was improved. So why is it so hard to take breaks? There's passion versus obsession. For many of us, graphic design isn't a job, it's a passion. And I don't mean that in a graphic design is my passion meme sort of way. I'm talking about we actually love what we do, and it can be very difficult to step away from the computer. When you love what you do, stepping away can feel like you're wasting time. You may think to yourself, why stop when I'm in the zone? But here's the thing, that zone can turn into a trap very quickly. The trap of perfectionism. Let's be real, we are all perfectionists to some degree. We tweak and refine to the point of losing track of time. And while striving for excellence is great, we need to make sure that we don't cross the line into diminishing returns. The fear of losing momentum. There's also that nagging fear that if you stop, you'll lose your creative flow. But in reality, overworking can kill momentum faster than a good break ever could. And then there's the pressure to keep up, that constant hustle that we're surrounded by. Social media can make us feel like if we're not creating, posting, or marketing 24/7, we're falling behind. It's exhausting and it's unsustainable. So let's talk about how to take breaks effectively. Number 1, schedule your breaks. Treat your breaks like important meetings. Put them on your calendar. Make sure you're getting notified for them. Block out the time on your calendar, whether it's a quick 5 minutes or a 20-minute break after doing hours of work. Even stepping away for 5 to 10 minutes can help you come back feeling fully refreshed and ready to work again. Number 2, step away physically. Taking a break doesn't really work unless you take the break. Physically stepping away from your desk is key. And don't just walk away from your desk and go scroll on your phone or watch TV. You want to actually take a break from the screen, so step away from it, go somewhere where there are no screens, and allow your eyes and your mind to fully reset. Go for a walk, do some stretching, or even do a quick chore, something to kind of take your mind off of what you're doing. The act of physically moving your body can help to reset your mind. Number 3, engage your senses. Sometimes the best way to reset your mind is to stimulate your senses in a different way. Remember that looking at a screen is a form of hypnosis. Have you ever been at a restaurant trying to enjoy some time with your family and there's a TV on with a sports game? Whether or not you're interested in sports, your eye is still drawn to the TV because it's on. And this is why I keep harping on stepping away from screens. If a screen is on, you're gonna look at it. So listen to music, if you have kids, play with them, if you have pets, play with them, make some tea, read a book, do something to disengage from the screen and detach from the hypnosis. Number 4, try a creative reset. If you're still craving creativity in your break time, do something like sketching. I'm not good at sketching and I don't really do a whole lot of it. However, I find that when I take the pencil to the paper, I'm actually not thinking about how the end result is gonna be. I'm just enjoying the process of sketching. So sketching is good, maybe try a little bit of photography if you have a camera, or play a musical instrument. These are gonna allow you to still have a creative outlet even when you're taking a break. Number 5, use the Pomodoro Technique. Now I've talked about this technique before in my past videos and it is a huge game changer. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Rinse and repeat. If you want to, after 4 cycles, take a 15 to a 30-minute break. It's amazing how much more focused and productive you can be using this method. Why breaks matter. Taking breaks isn't about being lazy or unproductive. It's about sustaining your creativity for the long run. Remember, you are not a machine, you're a human being, and your mind needs rest to be able to function well. So don't beat yourself up if you take breaks. I remember going all the way back to design school that I hated stepping away from the computer because I loved what I did, and I hated stepping away if I was in any kind of a groove or a good flow. I fully understand that whether or not you're creating a logo, creating a really cool poster, once you get to a certain point and you've hit that exact mark that you're looking for, nothing can quite describe that feeling. But remember, you can still get there even if you take breaks. Think of it this way, even the most intricate designs need white space. Your life is no different. Breaks are personal white space, giving you time to pause, reflect, and then return with a fresh perspective. Call to action. So here's my challenge to you. The next time that you find yourself stuck in a creative loop, simply take a break. Even if it's just 5 minutes. And when you do, let me know down in the comments how great it made you feel. And also remember that the best ideas often come when we don't expect it. I know that for me, I can be out walking with my wife or playing with my kids, and I'll have an idea in my head and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. I try my best to not be on my phone when I'm around my kids, so there's always a notebook nearby where I can quickly jot something down. And I've also discussed this in the past. Make sure you go on walks. Walking stimulates your creativity in ways you can't possibly imagine. And in addition to taking walks, just daydream and let your mind wander. When you're really hunkered down and you're trying so hard to come up with an idea, that's usually when they don't come, right? So remember that and just kind of let your mind go on autopilot, and that's when the best ideas will come. So go ahead and give yourself permission to pause. Your mind is going to thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.